400 metres, is that right?
Yep.
That's the first one you won?
Yep.
All right, now I'm assuming it's easy to get because it'll be up on a plinth or a pedestal or something up on the wall.
Well, not quite. My mum and dad argue all the time with me. They say, I don't know why you don't have your things on display. But I say no, and it's actually kept in a sock.
Is the sock on display? I assume it's up in a private place in the house?
No.
OK.
In a very secret place that no one will ever know.
Well, that's OK, because I respect that. But could you tell us exactly where it is?
It's in a safe.
It's in a safe?
Yeah.
All right, what's the combination? Is it a safe with a combination? It's like locked in, it's like a hotel safe that we know?
I'm not saying.
A very, very mysterious guest we have, Frank.
I reckon you could just grab it and run right now.
Can we not give people ideas?
Yeah, sorry.
If we grabbed it and all ran off the stage, we'd get a big round of applause. All right, no. All right, so tell me why you've chosen not to put it on display. That's the curious thing. I know your parents want you to put it on display, I can understand that. But surely after so much effort,
Yeah.
you would be pleased to have it on display.
Well, I train about 40 hours a week when I'm swimming, so it's all encapsulating. It's every decision in my life is to help me perform. And so when I come home, I almost want to forget about the pool and forget about how hard the session was. I just want to plonk on the couch and not really have a reminder of training.
Really, you don't like training?
I love training, but I just need another escape in my life. Like, I don't want every reminder in my life to be about my sport and my job. So having them on, you know, around the house and all that, people just know me for my medals, but I have so much more than that.
OK, so you don't want to be, yes, you don't want to be defined by your accomplishments.
Yeah.
When you were over there and you won this very first medal, you were obviously elated. You must have been so delighted, because that's the point of it, isn't it? And you don't want any of those other crummy medals. You want the gold one. So you've won that, and you take it back to the Olympic Village, but then you've got another one. You've got the 200 metres, I think, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
So how do you get that out of your head? I mean, did you put it in a sock? Did you put it away?
You know, well, it's close. I actually gave it to the team manager and said, can you keep it in your room? I don't want to look at it. I need to forget that I've won it so that I could go and win the next one.
Did that work? Not having it in sight, did that get it out of mind?
Yeah, and another thing is also the cleaners have access to our rooms, and I was like, a cleaner's definitely going to nab this.
Was that playing about in your mind as you were standing there on the blocks ready for the 200 metres? Were you thinking, I hope I've locked that door to my room?
Well, luckily I went and won another one.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Now, the thing about medals is that they are forever. You will, if you look after it in the sock and the safe, have it forever. But world records don't necessarily last forever.
Yeah, I know where you're going here.
And, yes, I'm that predictable. But I do want to ask you about that, because only very recently your 200-metre record...
400 metre.
400 metre, I beg your pardon. Is that Summer McIntosh? Nice person, you know Summer, you're a big fan of Summer's.
I think she's incredible.
But she only won by 1.2 seconds, is that right? Who beat your record by 1.2 seconds?
That's a lot.
Is that a lot, is it?
That's a lot, everyone. That's a lot.
Is it really?
Yeah, you don't have to rub it in.
How much does that play in your head about wanting that record back?
I said to myself, I'm taking the 12-month break, and it doesn't matter if all my records are broken, I'm taking the 12-month break for myself, to enjoy myself, live my life. And the record's been broken, it stings.
How did you feel? Was it galling?
I cried.
Really? Do you think she took advantage of you by... I mean, you weren't in the pool to defend your record.
No, but
it's not a contact sport.
No, but records are there to be broken, you know, and...
Oh, but by so much? She could have pulled back a bit. She could have just knocked 0.2 of a second off. That would have been fair, wouldn't it?
How good would it be if I went out there and broke it again?
That's your ambition, is it not?
Yeah.
OK. It's only 1.2 seconds. To me, that doesn't sound very much. Frank, does it sound very much to you? 1.2 seconds is nothing.
I'm going to take her word for it over yours.
I'm wondering whether or not perhaps future games, whether they're the Commonwealth Games or the Olympic Games, the races could be run over the disputed distance. So 1.2 seconds would be about that long in terms... You could have a pool that long, and you and Summer McIntosh and maybe Molly O'Callaghan get her in there and just swim that distance. That would be faster and it would be fairer. You don't have to worry about all that other distance, surely.
Yeah, I guess.
You like that idea?
Oh, I'm an endurance athlete. I probably wouldn't do very well.
What about the enhanced games that are in Las Vegas next year, where you can have as much assistance as you like chemically? You think it's a good idea? Would that be something you would do? They pay a lot of money.
You're really getting under my skin here, Sean. I profusely disagree with it.
Yes?
Like, serious answer here. What are we teaching our children? That they're not going to make it trying hard so they can go and cheat? I will never, ever, ever have anything to do with the games.
Well, hear me out. We're all biochemical robots, aren't we? That's what we are. We've all got chemicals that are naturally produced in our body.
Yeah.
Occasionally, more chemicals are produced than others. What is it that gives you the advantage over somebody else? It's the way your body works, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're trained up, sure, but you're also the sort of person who, I imagine at a very young age, when you first started swimming, were better than anybody else.
No, I wasn't.
Really?
No.
Why were you swimming then in races? If you didn't think you were better than everybody else, why?
Just the passion, the love.
But why? Why did you think, I will go in the pool and swim a race? That's a strange thing for a... How old were you when you first started?
7.
7 years old. That's an odd thing to pop into your head.
Yeah, I don't know.
You must have displayed some affinity with water that somebody noticed and said, put that kid in a race.
Well, you know what? I actually got given off Santa for Christmas one year a mermaid tail, and I had the mermaid tail in the pool at home, and then Mum reckoned I had a natural stroke, and so that that got me into
I
swimming.
reckon if you used that tail, you could probably knock off a few seconds. I don't know if that's not...
That would be in the enhanced game.
I would, of course. I'm not saying that I want you to become a mutant.
Was your mother a swimmer? Did she see some...
No, she was a track athlete.
And was she good?
She was very good. She ran, I don't know if anyone knows, 100-metre sprint here, but 11.6 for 100. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And does she still run?
Not that fast.
No.
But not too much anymore.
But she saw something in your eyes. She saw something that was, oh, this kid is like I was, and I can see that she might be hungry for...
Yeah, a little Tassie kid. Shouldn't definitely be an Olympic champion coming from Tassie, the coldest place in the country, but I just made it happen. I just was so determined and fearless.
Probably the water was so cold, that would have motivated you to just go, I've got to warm up. I can imagine that would help.
That's probably pretty true. I imagine if you'd been... Because you live in Queensland now, don't you?
Yep, I do.
But if you'd been born up there, you might have treated it more leisurely.
I reckon. Maybe, but different scenario though. Maybe swimming away from the sharks.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. Again, enhanced games. Would you...
You know, it's just being so dedicated to the swimming and you're aiming for a medal and then you get that medal, it's the thing you've been aiming for so long. Afterwards, is it harder to go for the second medal, or does it push you on even more because it felt so satisfying? Or what's the experience once you've had that peak experience?
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard to describe. It's like when you win an Olympic gold medal, it's like a rubber band your whole life when you're training is like stretching out like this, and as you get closer and closer, it's getting thinner and thinner, and then when you do it, it snaps. And I think the feeling is so great that you just want it over and over and over again. And then once you've done it once, you know you can do it again. And so it gives you that feeling. But it's a very bizarre feeling at 20 years of age, having achieved everything I would have ever wanted to in my life in an instant. And it was hard to get going again, but I still had other goals I want to achieve.